Happy Friday.
My name is Robert Moore. I've been in the United States Coast Guard now for 13 years, and today I'm going to go over a little bit of rescue and survival items that, should you fall overboard at night, or should you find yourself stranded out in the water, that you'll be able to help. It'll help you signal any personnel who are looking for you. The first thing I would show you is this is our Type 3 life jacket. It provides 15.5 pounds of buoyancy, and you'll wear this, and it's got several pouches that you can carry some of the stuff I'm going to show you today. So first, attached, this is a ACR Firefly, and what it is a strobe light. It's small, it's battery operated. It has a slide switch, so it works very easily. If you're using this, it'll work for 9 hours continuously, and if you're using it intermittently, it'll be 18 hours. This will operate in weather conditions of 33 degrees Fahrenheit or 1 degree Celsius, and it has a candle power of 100,000 light. So I'll show you how it works, and you can see, I'll turn off the lights for a second, and you can see just how bright it goes. And that's visible up to 2 miles. This will allow people to see you in the dark, and you should be able to be hopefully seen. The next thing is, it's a whistle. It's a corkless whistle. It's plastic. It's rigid. This will be heard 1,000 yards or 1,100 meters, depending on the weather condition. If you could use this, and the reason it's corkless is it'll allow, if it gets wet, it'll still operate. So what you want to be able to do is just take it, you put it in, you hear it's loud, it's shrill. This will be heard, as I said, depending on the weather conditions. Another one of the survival tools that we carry is the survival knife. If you can see on the sides, it's serrated on both sides. It's corrosion resistant because we work in a saltwater environment, and it's blunted on the top. And the reason it's blunted on the top is that if you're in a life raft, there's less of a chance of you having this, dropping it. Now you put a hole in the life raft. This next one, and this is smaller, there's many variations of this. It's called a personal locator beacon. And what this is, this connects to 406 megahertz, which is the international distress frequency. And should you find yourself in the water, you pull this tab here and bring it up, which this is the antenna. This side has to face towards the sky, and then you push the buttons on the sides here. And there's always instructions on the back in case you can't figure it out, but just one push of the button. And this will operate. They should be able to find you, once it's been activated, in 90 minutes within 3 nautical miles. And there's 24 satellites up that work in synchronous with a GPS locating system. And finally, this is the simplest tool we have, but it's also the most overlooked tool we have. It's a signal mirror. And what this is it's a glass mirror with a plastic over the top, and most of the time they'll have a little piece of rubber that you can pull off so it doesn't get damaged. And what you're going to want to do is, there's a star in the center, and you're going to bring this up, and whatever you want to look at, or whatever you're trying to signal, that's what you want to put the star through. So you would bring it up, put the star through, and it should flash. This can be seen 5 miles or greater if the weather conditions are good. This is a very important tool. It's very easy to use. Anyone can use it. When you are working, or if you're in the water, and even if you don't see an aircraft, you want to continually be doing sweeps with this, because although you can't see the aircraft, they could probably see this light. So these are some of the tools that we use. They are all very helpful. They run the gamut of very sophisticated from the PLB to not so sophisticated in the signaling mirror, and they're very useful tools to have. It's important that you know how to use them before you get underway or before you go in the water, because once you go should you find yourself in the water at night, you don't want to have to try to figure out how to use them, especially if it's dark. And I leave you with a good quote that pertains to this. Brian Edman, who is the author of Survival Secrets, said, "Whoever coined the phrase an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure must have been thinking about survival." So thank you for your time.